All right. Mr. Spicy, everyone. Anyone interested? Okay, so here we are. Another night, a little bit earlier tonight. We're trying make the streams a little bit earlier, I suppose. We're trying to at least. I think it's a little bit too big. I don't like this. There. And then my monitor needs to be there. Here we have it. All right, so welcome. Tonight's plan is, I don't know, play a little bit maybe, possibly. Probably watch some tomato news. Orange juice. Orange juice. So yeah, welcome to the FrankScape show where I, Frank, describe to you what we do in Star Citizen when you have no idea. No, actually, we are a salvaging channel, it seems. That's the main thing I like to do, but salvaging is not just, going to a ship and stripping it and that. Well, that's literally salvaging, but what we actually do is we do a little bit of everything. I try to consider salvaging as some sort of like junker. Like like a junker that just scavenges. As a scavenger would be another one. Yeah, the music. I keep the music going for a little bit here. See what's next. Not the music that I'm after. Okay, let's go back here. Let's put another one. There you go, some soft melodies for y'all. That's a little bit too. Yeah. But yeah, we're actually just gonna look for the video. And actually, I just found it. Oh, it's loud. Okay, we'll continue the music later. Yep, you can hear. Okay, so we're gonna watch some Space Tomato. I'm gonna do a little bit of a. I've skipped all my videos today. It was a very busy day for me at work, so we're just gonna watch a couple of videos and maybe play a little bit. That's literally the plan tonight. Nothing big, nothing complicated. We got Stacy over there. How you doing up there? How's life treating you? So she's been my companion when it comes to streaming. Anyways, so we're gonna watch some tomato. I need to do some things here. Let's see. Display capture. No, we don't want display capture. Let's do reaction browser. Here we go. Then we're gonna do. Here we go. Elevator fix coming. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So we got that going. Now, do we have? Yes, we do, and we do. Perfect. Hopefully my voice is coming out pretty neat, and it's not competing with much. So let me know. If anyone cannot hear this, feel free to let me know. We're just gonna watch some tomatoes. Tomatoes. We're gonna watch the video he posted 6 hours ago, apparently, and just get up to date with what's going on in Star Citizen. So yeah, here we go. I think it looks good there. I might need to expand it a little bit more. Or is it good there? I think we're. Let's see. Display capture. Is it locked or React browser? Oh yeah, see, it's way too big. It's way too big. Let's do it like this. Okay. You know what? It's not that bad. Let's just leave it like that. You know, I'm not gonna mess with it. Let's see how it comes out.
I've been told this week might be spicy for Star Citizen. And if there's one thing a tomato likes, it is tasting not like a tomato. Let's look at it. On Tuesday, we got a subscriber monthly newsletter and subscriber comm link. Yay! Let's hear it, kids. On Wednesday, we got a new monthly report. Oh, that's even more yay, dude. Offering a detailed update.
So we got Red Festival. Celebrations are still going. Last week. You know, I'm going to read this myself after he's done.
From our teams as work continues on upcoming releases and long-term initiatives from February 2026. We will be live reading that, streaming that, whatever. But since we have the Thursday, well, we'll get to the schedule in a minute. Let's keep going. It's your chance to see how development is progressing across disciplines and what's taking shape behind the scenes. Come join me for that. We'll check out what's going on in terms of ship and feature development. On Thursday, Star Citizen Live returns with a tech talk. Benoit?
Wait, what? Where are we? Oh, here we go. On Thursday, Star Citizen returns with a tech talk featuring Team Tracy. Okay. Benoit. Good to see you. That's pretty neat.
No, Sean Tracy, the other tech guy. Managing Director of Technical Operations. Join us on Twitch at 4 p.m. UTC as we get into Star Citizen's technology.
By the way, I just wanted to say the word Benoit. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Benoit.
Including the engine and editor, tools and pipeline, character tech and VR. Submit your questions now on Spectrum. We talked about that. Sean Tracy is one of the original people to work on the CryEngine. He was hired back in the 2000s and did a lot on the SK team, but eventually moved over to CIG back when a lot of the CryEngine tech devs moved over to CIG, which was like a boon for Star Citizen. So he's definitely the kind of person that you want on one of these shows to answer tech questions. I would highly suggest you come on here and
absolutely, I would agree. I think this one's going to be cool.
Submit whatever it is you want to know. I got to think about my questions because he's going to have some good answers. I want to make sure I have a good one. Like, what was your favorite Power Ranger? Okay, this week
What was your favorite Power Ranger? I'll say the red. I'm a red guy, you know. Actually, you know what? I'm a blue guy. Let's go for the blue guy.
They said we're aiming to release a first tech preview of the transport system. Let's go! This is huge. Oh my God!
Wait,
this
wait,
is
wait,
actually
let's
really.
see
I'm
that,
sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Some people.
You're okay, Tomato. I share your excitement. I just failed to show it.
Probably just decided to peace out from that. Can I just show you the Star Citizen 4.0 roadmap?
4.0? Oh,
way
God.
back when they first announced this roadmap for 4.0. It's hard to even find it. So this shows you what was planned for 4.0 in May of 2024.
Oh,
which is like a solid 8 months before the patch came out. Transit Refactor was on there, right? Reworking the transit refactor used for trams elevators to be compatible with server meshing as well as generally more robust. Now we know that the trams are a bit of a problem. I could probably look up the term glitch in my in my list here and we could find a tram doing something weird or something doing something weird, whether it's a tram or an elevator. All of the things about like stuff breaking in this game and doing things incorrectly and not rendering right and flying out into space, all this sort of stuff comes from the transit system. The transit system
I haven't seen that one. That was pretty cool.
Was broken by server meshing, something that they were talking about getting into the game for years.
Now, I understand that the transit system is a pain, and I've been dealing with it for many years as well. I know it's a pain. Yes, confirmed. But I haven't dealt with much problems with it as of recent. I don't know how you guys feel, but at least I haven't. I don't know.
Before server meshing came in the monthly reports, the transit refactor would come up as early as 2022. So it was wildly disappointing when this did not make it in 4.0. And we in fact learned, and I think the Star Citizen March monthly report,
Man, this man got tabs.
that not only were they not going to have the transport refactor out yet, but they also needed to create another one.
Look,
With the team adding, setup, validating, debugging. Yes.
You can't see my tabs. Never mind.
So this is the ongoing transport rework known as the transport system. It was actually February, I think it was. It was broke before server meshing too. Yeah.
Look,
It's never been great, but they chose not to fix it originally because they always had this new version that they were going to put in. They were like, why fix the old version when the new version is going to come in? But then they released server meshing and they had to fix the old version anyways. I think they say it. Here we go. A strike team was formed to deal with underlying issues affecting the transit system, while another continued with the ongoing refactor towards the new transport system.
Okay, so they broke it and they separated the team, the broken team and the fix it. Something like that.
So at the end of the day, they did have to come back and fix the old system and keep it working for us in the last year or so. That's what we've been running on, right? So these freight elevators, the train problems that we keep running into, all of these issues that we have with things that move in Star Citizen are all based around this transit system that never got updated when they were bringing in the original 4.0 update. That maybe will start changing this week with the tech preview of the transport system. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it helps. They say this system enables easier design, setup, and integration into instanced content such as hangars, while also providing a more robust functionality within server meshed environments. The goal is to also release Tech Preview 4.7 to the Evocati this week, with Wave 1 planned shortly after.
Okay, so, I mean, don't get me wrong, again, I'm excited for this, but isn't this like, we just will not fall into the void? That's essentially what this comes down to. No, like for real, I'm very excited at the fact that they're gonna fix the transit system, but it's a transit system. I mean, I don't want to sound ignorant here, but like we go from point A to point B better. How I want to see that work better. See what I mean? Like, I'm not really sure what exactly that means.
So we are getting to 4.7 testing. It's going to Evo this week. Transport refactor, which is another one of the big like prongs. There are systems that they've always talked about that needed to fall into place for this game to work, or at least to progress forward. And over the last year and a half or so, they've started to happen. Server meshing was one of them. The Gen 12 renderer with the Vulkan API was another one. The cargo refactor and persistent entity streaming was another one. The transport refactor is one. All of these things actually happening now are the kind of reasons that I think you'll see people being a little bit more critical about progress and more wanting of more to happen quickly, because these roadblocks are starting to get knocked down. And this is the time for us to start seeing more progress quickly.
That's good.
They continue on by saying Alpha 4.6 is not being left behind. We've recently rolled out new hotfixes, including granting any outstanding clearing the air rewards to players who reach their milestones during the event, but haven't received them yet. More fixes are coming this week, including addressing NPCs getting stuck in a cowering stance.
See now that right there, that's what I'm excited for. Out of all current things, I cannot wait till I stop seeing NPCs just cower everywhere. I'm always surprised whenever they're not cowering. Extremely surprised. Like, it used to be T-pose, then standing on T-pose on the share. Then we finally not T-posing anymore, but now we cowered. And we've been cowered for like a solid minute.
No, keep it. I think they should probably keep a couple of NPC like archetypes in this game that cower or T-pose when certain things happen. An Easter egg.
I agree. We need one T-posing and one cow.
Maybe if you like do a certain thing in a city center, all of the NPCs within 20 meters of you start cowering. Please bless us with the little Easter eggs like that, CIG. Then we can pull up the youngins and be like, oh, back in my day, they did this
Absolutely.
without us wanting them to. This Friday, the latest RSI weekly newsletter lands in your inbox. If you're not subscribed yet, you can enable it at any time through the account settings. And
Wait,
last
what?
but not least,
RSI Weekly Newsletter lands on your inbox. Okay.
Order 66 is hosting a new RP PvP event this Saturday, March 7th. Dead Man's Switch. The goal is to capture the Wicklow Idris, board it, and trigger the self-destruct. Whoever sets it off takes the prize. Jump into their Discord server and take part in this all-out battle this weekend. GII, if you guys want to take part in this, we can look into it. We were invited personally to do so. But to be quite honest, we're going to have to make sure that the member from their org actually shows up with the Wicklow Idris. Sorry. Love the guys. Love Order 66. But I'm probably going to shade them for a while because of that one. But yeah, that is this week in Star Citizen. It's looking like an exciting one. The tech preview for the transport system is freaking huge. This would be great, and I'm very hopeful that this makes it into. I mean, if this is just now being tested, I'm guessing it's not going to 4.7, but maybe if they're putting it in the same patch, I don't know. This could be a big boon for the game in 4.7, possibly 4.8. I hope it makes some changes.
It's
and it
cool.
Makes,
It's
it
cool. Like
improves.
it's cool in the sense that it's definitely bringing more improvement to 4.7. Because so far we got the mining, which seems to be the main focus of 4.7, among some other things that I can remember at the top of my head. Rock cracker, the mining changes, so on and so forth. And now we can add possibly the rework of the transport system. So I guess in theory, supposedly, no more falling. No more falling to the void, none of that nonsense, no more falling off the tram, etc., etc. Hopefully works better, smoother. And then we also got the what should I call it? The inventory rework. That also looking forward to that because this inventory is poopy. Like it's been a minute. Like it's really been a minute since the inventory has been changed or updated or whatever. So at this point, I literally welcome any change whatsoever. I don't care if it's better or worse. Any change is better than anything. Um, Socials, I don't know when socials are coming, but I wish they would come in 4.7. Are they coming in 4.7? I'm not sure. I remember. I don't think so, but probably soon. Trademark. Um, let's
Things
see
in the
the rest
transport
here.
segment. And 4.7 going to Eva Kadi would be nice too. Overall, it should be an interesting week.
All right. Well, I mean, I agree. But sadly, I don't have access to Evocati. So fun time, joy, because I don't have access to Evocati. So we definitely gonna have to wait for that one at least for us normies, us plebeians. Let me change the browser for a second here. I'm gonna turn it off. See what we got. Just so you don't see my feed. I don't want to trigger anyone here. It's a whole bunch of scary ghost stuff. Um. There was a really cool heavy Star Citizen. You know what? Is that it? Well, damn, that's a whole 2-hour podcast with this man. Okay, anyways. I would say let's see for said something about heavy fighters. I always like learning about heavy fighters. Um, mm, mm, mm. It's a cool video that came out 2 weeks ago about heavy fighters, but you know what? We're probably just gonna play. I cannot see anymore. What this Super Mac brother did today. Let's see. videos. We got a tiny info dump, ray tracing, dynamic meshing. That was a day ago. So yeah, not much there. About Salty Mic, anything interesting with the mic? I have not seen yet. Uh, 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 uh. Oh, well, I don't think that's the right one. Oh, I'm a Salty Mic too. Oh, whoops. Go to the main one. Here you go. Well, we got the roadmap official. Okay, you know what? We can watch this. All right. Please don't hate me, Salty Mike or Tomato, for watching this. And I'm not really reacting. I'm just getting informed. I just love. I love watching these people. All right, so let's go ahead and activate this here.
What's up, guys? I'm Salty Mike, and this is your Star Citizen Weekend
Oh,
Review
you're
for
loud,
March
buddy.
3rd, 2026. This was a fairly slow week, but CIG at least tried to make it interesting. We had a Star Citizen Live with the audio team, and crafting is officially on the roadmap. All that and more on today's Week in Review.
Oh, welcome died. I disconnected accidentally. Oh.
And as always,
I'll
this is
connect
your
it back
first
in a
Week in
second.
Review. This is where I take all of the official Star Citizen news each week, put it into one video, and share some of my opinions about it. I also live stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/saltymike. So if you haven't stopped by and said hello yet, please do. I always enjoy seeing you guys hang out over there. And yeah, no sponsor this week, so just hit the subscribe button. It's free. It really actually does help with YouTube now. Apparently, the algorithm is changing again. So if you want to help out,
Oh, the
that
algorithm is
huge. If you want to go above and beyond, you
changing.
can always do a super thanks or something like that down below.
There we
But
go.
with
It's
that, we have a bit
it's
to get
working.
through, so let's get into what happened in the patches this week.
Okay, here we go. Weekend review, patch updates.
All right, we started out on Wednesday where we got a hot fix. There were some issues with Alliance aid missions delivering the rewards to you, so they said they hotfixed this. Let me know in the comments if you've seen rewards in your hangar that you didn't have before, maybe, and some
I've
weird
yet to
Commander
complete
stuff,
any
and
of
then
them.
more performance fixes. I think this was one of the more crashy patches that I've had in recent memory. 30Ks were definitely not gone. There was also some speculation about this hotfix.
I mean,
that there were some
I had one
autonomy
30K
exploit
yesterday and last
fixes in
night.
this
That's about
patch.
it.
Maybe Wikipedia said it somewhere in testing chat, but I'm not aware of, which could be inching us maybe towards taking a leap towards that wipe. And I welcome one personally, but I would rather see a wipe come after 4.7, and we'll talk more about like crafting in 4.7 in a little bit, and like let them get a couple of months with this entry level version of crafting, dial that in, and then give a hefty wipe where we all start fresh with a more solid foundation of like, what do we do now? Oh, we build stuff, right? That kind of thing. Instead of, oh, we go and buy stuff. So yeah, we get stuff and we build stuff instead of we get money and we buy stuff. I think that would be a cool place to start whatever wipe they want to do, but they did say their wipe's going to be targeted, and who knows. And then yeah, maybe by 4.8 we're talking insurance changes and things like that, where
see, now
you lose things and
I'm looking forward to insurance, because insurance will definitely bring a little bit more seriousness to the game. I need there to be more consequences. Right now, it doesn't feel like we have much consequences. Like I'll give you a great example. Like right now, I don't know why my camera's there, but whoops. There, okay. There, OCD. I lost my train of thought.
you have to replace them by crafting stuff. Maybe you lose things and you have to.
Oh yeah. Insurance, because insurance is gonna give more risk. More risk makes people take it serious. I always say the story to whoever is willing to listen, that one of my favorite times is playing EverQuest, and one of the main reasons why playing EverQuest was such a great time for me, other than the obvious nostalgia of being a kid, playing a freaking MMO for the first time. Hell, that shit was good. One of my fondest memories is that simply because there was, when you started playing that game, and pretty much throughout the entirety of it, there's always a fear of dying. If you died, your body would be dropped right there. And if you died in the middle of a dungeon, if you died in the middle of even the silliest of like mob camps, right? But if you would die in the middle of it, how are you going to recover it? Because then it means you would die over and over and over again. So that brings us back to insurance. Insurance makes you think about what kind of risk you're willing to take because it's going to cost you, you know. Um, and as of right now, for example, recently I looted a brand new whatever quantum drive, for example. I actually no, yeah, I actually had it. I looted it and I put it in my um salvager, right? It doesn't matter how many times I destroy the salvager and I claim it. For some reason, that thing is always there. It just will not leave the ship. I thought I lost it the first time I self-destructed the ship, but nope, it's still there. And makes me want to think like, what's the point of parts if I'm not gonna lose them in a way, you know? Uh, their value immediately diminished. But anyways, back to the video.
Replace them by crafting stuff. Who knows? But I think a wipe needs to wait for a little bit more before we get there, even if they did fix some of the exploits.
I would welcome a wipe at this point. Please, wipe me.
Then again on Wednesday, we also had an in-game ship sale. This, I have to say, is
That's
a
pretty
really
neat, actually.
good idea, but just not right now. You can argue it was kind of poorly executed as well. Most of you watching this video are probably on the pulse of what goes on with Star Citizen, especially in like the last 6 months or so, and economy-wise as well. And that has really just been hyperinflation. Players have billions and nothing to...
Okay, no. Yes, but no. I don't have billions. I have 1 million. I have 1.3. I'm broke. I'm a salvager, and you guys seen me do things left and right, and I'm broke. So I mean, I know if I just grind them event missions, I'm gonna make a lot of money. But what if I don't want to grind the event mission? What if I want to do my own thing? Yeah.
To spend it on. So 20% off some of the less desirable ships in the game isn't going to excite too many people. The argument might be that a lot of newer players or players who
Well, I'm not new, but I'm still kind of excited at the fact that
Star
there's like
Citizen
sales
may
and
not
ships
know. You know, and maybe they
in
don't have a
game.
ton of
At
money,
least, you know,
let's say.
big difference
But
in
the
game.
issue with that is those players wouldn't even know that the event was going on because it's not really announced anywhere outside of
Yeah, I was not aware of it.
And EVE Online, when you log into a game and there's an event, there's a huge pop-up that's there to promote the event.
EVE Online is like
you where to go
40 years old. Stop it.
very loosely, but it gives you an idea of what's going on. Here you have to find some obscure post on Spectrum. So while this is a great idea, I think the timing, the post, you know, kind of post-wipe would have been better timing for something like this. Would have been amazing, actually. And the execution was just not great. Regardless, this sale will go on until 4.7 launches, and I think it's going to be a really good thing that they do this in the future. I just hope they don't take the lack of excitement around it now as a lack of success. I think it will be successful at some point. That's all we had for the patches. Not a lot happened there. Let's jump into roadmap updates.
Okay, let's see what's on the roadmap.
Probably the elevators. Roundup was extremely short, but hopefully really impactful. They are confirming their goal to deliver crafting with the inventory rework.
Oh, right. So 4.7 might have crafting.
So they're confirming their goal.
Which is just weapons, I believe. Yeah, weapons and armor. That's still pretty cool.
They're even committing to the earnable blueprints, which is, you know, was tested very limitedly in the last test that we had. So hopefully they add them to later reputation grinds, so it's kind of worth doing. But like I'd said previously, this seems more like a mining update than it is like the crafting.
Yeah,
update.
it kind of does.
So
and I don't do mining
until they provide that engaging and challenging experience for mining as well. It's not even fully done yet, I would say. And crafting will just be FPS weapons and armor, which is totally cool. Please don't take this as a negative at all. It's not. But making really strong FPS weapons will be fun, but it kind of seems more personal than it is to do on a big scale for a number of people or even your org, right? I think it's going to be a challenge to do that consistently every day and have a good time. We'll see. I hope it's not, but it probably will not be as impactful as, say, ship weapons or ship components or ships themselves one day. This honestly just seems like they want to take it really slow, and when they have a good feel for crafting, they'll ramp it up.
Look at
and the
him
pace will
walking
pick up
really
later.
slow.
The inventory stuff is mainly keeping a similar inventory feel with a different look, but it also has proximity loot, stacking, and search, while also seeming like it's a bit faster when you grab items. So that's good. We'll have to see how it plays out, but this is the most anticipated patch for me ever, and I'm pretty excited.
Really, ever?
Don't forget, there's Rock
I
Breaker
wouldn't
in
say
this too.
ever.
And with that, we did have a Star Citizen.
Definitely excited for it.
Live, and we're going to cover that very briefly next in video updates.
Video updates. All right, well, let's go.
All right, so this Star Citizen Live was with the audio team, and not a lot to pull out here. I'm not actually going to cut anything out for you. I'm just going to briefly go over some of the talking points. I actually have nothing written here at all because there's so few that I can remember them. Basically, there's lots of plans to improve the audio and make it more cinematic. Okay, not even sure what that means, number one. Number two, they want to make every spaceship have unique sounds that go with it. That's pretty cool. It's going to take some time. Every new one that comes out will have unique stuff to it. If you,
I guess that's cool.
Like
I mean,
newer Drake ship,
sounds important.
the
I
vertical
suppose.
one, I always forget the name of it. That definitely sounds unique. Some of the the wolf and stuff like that, I think have come and had quite unique things as well. So that's cool. The big takeaway, and we'll touch on it in other updates, is a lot of people were a bit disappointed with this Origin sale thing that we had. And I think it was a question that got asked during Star Citizen Live, and they did say that they are working on the audio for an Origin ship. Now, working on the audio kind of implies that the ship might be far along, or maybe it's not. Maybe they work on the audio a little bit earlier on those things and are just coming up with the sounds or ideas that they have based on the write-up of a ship. But yeah, new Origin ship coming.
Okay, but bro, it's a ship. Who fucking cares? It's a ship. An Origin ship, out of all things. A stock-up ship. I mean, let's call it what it is. High society, my ass. It's like luxury. No, come on. Stop it.
Is another thing that's there, but that's it. It's the audio team, and it's not like they're not important. Audio is incredibly important in a video game.
Yes, but not as exciting.
It does not tell us how we're going to play the video game in the future necessarily. So
yeah,
not a lot to pull out there, but they did have it. If you're interested in that, I mean, the main guy who's there is extremely eccentric. It was an entertaining show, but it is not really one that we're going to spend a lot of time on as we have in the last couple of weeks. And with that,
damn, he just said you're not important. You're important, but you're not that important.
Let's get into some other updates. All right, and as always, we start out with a sneak peek, and this one is...
Oh, it's a Drake? Is that a Drake? Conveyor? What the hell is this? Is this a place or a ship? No, this is a place.
Exciting. It's another look at one of the mirrors, or the mirror, that we'll have to fix to get running for Rock
The Rock Breaker. Oh, okay.
Breaker. I was really excited for this, but there are rumblings that it will largely be like a PvE location, similar to the QV stations or Onyx facilities. Now, I love Hathor. I love first the puzzles that you have to complete in FPS. And then the mining with protection cooperation that you need because there's PvP involved there. I'm really curious how something similar is meant to play out in space, especially if it's going to be more like QV stations and there'll be a lot of them. I'm not sure how I like that. So sound off down below. Are you guys sick of the PvP content? But when you really look at it, most of the content is PvE.
That's like complaining... Are you tired of content? Because you just mentioned, are you tired of the PvP? But it's actually PvE. So then you just mentioned it's both, essentially. So if they're both, then that's everything. I don't get tired of it. I love it. I love the conflict.
My feedback for CIG, just generally, is they seem to just have it all wrong. The big snake fight, or the worm fight, I should say. The worm fight is in Pyro, but it's very much like a PvE only design. That should be in Stanton. And then Hathor is very much a PvP design.
Yeah, I see what you mean. And he should be on
But
Pyro,
that's
yeah.
in Stanton, and that should be in Pyro. It seems like they're just making weird choices, right? So, who knows? Maybe this one will be fun. I'm looking forward to checking it out, but we don't know anything about it yet. But there are rumblings that it's a PvE kind of main focus with a little bit of PvP. Then there was a jump point every month for people who subscribe to CIG. We don't have new jump points in the game. It's a magazine called Jump Point Magazine for subscribers. And this edition has some really cool info and pictures in it. Since it's behind a paywall, I will kind of save those for you guys to check out yourselves. But the image here was public on their post. And the main articles were on the Moth, if you want to see like concepts and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. But the article that I want to kind of touch on here is the Nyx rest stops. And there's lots of images on how they're going to look and details about them. They're basically the same as the Pyro ones. They'll have fuel, medical, shops, external freight elevators, and missions will come and go from there. And yeah, now making Pyro and Nyx kind of not feel like the Wild West is the vibe that I'm getting here. Space is just, doesn't it feel like, it feels too comfortable sometimes. There's so many like weird griefing issues, and then other times it's like too comfortable, and they haven't gotten the vibe that I feel like is just right yet.
Well, I mean, people who watch me know that I'm comfortable all the time until I get uncomfortable by someone. That's kind of how it works. Like, you start comfortable, but more often than not, you will end up very uncomfortable. At least that is my experience as a salvager.
Now, next is that Origin sale that we hinted at earlier. And as you can see, the sale is ended, but the main goal here is for them to just sell more 890 jumps to, you know, they sell them 3 or 5 times a year. This is just one of those times. It has limited sales, and they do it every once in a while. And again, most people I noticed had nothing good to say about this. I saw many of our typical, like, white knights that you would call them, complaining about it on Spectrum and Twitter and things like that. And I wish they complained about the lack of gameplay in the game sometimes, and maybe the focus would shift there a bit more. But this event simply wasn't for anyone other than like third-party sellers and bot farmers. CIG is going to profit off of those people. They buy up the limited ships and then try to profit off some other person who's going to buy them later. I can't imagine that many people were like waiting in line to buy this. It was just probably those types, and it's not that big of a deal. All right, with that, it's my birthday. I got to jump in the shower and get ready to spend the rest of the day with my family. So I'm recording this Saturday morning, all right? So if anything happens, I normally record this Monday morning or Sunday morning, depending on the week. So if anything is happening that I missed.
What was this today? Okay, well, happy birthday today, buddy.
Leave a comment down below. And
wait, your birthday is today? Like 3/3/26? Wow. It's a March baby. I'm an April one. Well, I guess that's it. So, not much to it. Subscribe to his channel if you want to. If you like his stuff. He's salty. The mic. And yeah. We're probably going to get into the game in a second. So let me go ahead and take this out. Wait. Not that one. This one. Alright, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and boot this up. Really gonna grab me a little bit more of a drink. You're currently offline. Why am I offline? That makes no sense. Let's go online. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tell me you love me. No, just subscribe and yeah, if you, I don't know, man, just do it. Cue the music. All right, be right back. Tell me you're not showing again. Come on. Yeah, it should be showing. I think it's because it's loading still. No, it should be showing by now. Come on. There it is. Welcome. What was that? What is this? Come and Conquer? There we are. Where are we? Oh yeah. We were in Babbage. Well, look at that. Can I grab that? No. I like stealing things from the rooms. What is this? Not an appropriate item for what? What's an appropriate item for this? Let me steal your stuff. Thank you. Throw it. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna lie, this is the first. Are you kidding me? We got coffee machines? No way. Wait. Hell yeah, get some energy, boy. Some energy, boy. There you go. Wow, that was great, actually. All right, we had some coffee. You know what? Here, let's turn on the lights for the next person that comes in. Pretty city. It's always been a pretty one. Look, no one's cowering, thank God. It's nice not to see them cower. Ooh, we got a Kelto. Probably need food. Here, give me one of these.
Smart buy.
By 4? Yep.
Smart buy.
What are you doing? Oh. Okay, well, at least we got him. I should probably bring that with me, actually. That makes no sense to leave him there. And I know I can still do it on my hanger, but you know what? Let's just bring him. Oh, there we go. We're cowering. Spaceport. Here we are.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
I think I look the coolest. And it's not the actual combo armor, but you know.
The capsule will be leaving the station moment.
Look at that. You get used to this, but this is pretty neat. Look at that. You get to see the world. Wow. And here's where the sound comes into play. Here's where, you know, you gotta respect those guys. 'Cause they're making this sound believable. That's cool. A little bit loud, ain't it? That's okay. It's just this. Here we are.
And welcome to New Salvage, capital city of microtech, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. Hi,
Everyone's cowering.
and
Great.
welcome to New Babbage.
You got there. Ooh, pretty weapon there.
Hello, and welcome to New Babbage, capital
Welcome
city of microtech,
to the ASOP vehicle
where
retrieval
creative innovation
systems.
meets
Vehicle
innovative
selected.
creativity.
Stand by. Your vehicle. Please visit us.
All right. 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 What's that? There's my puppy. Oh, he's. Wait, what? How? What? Wait, how? Yeah, we crashed. I'm confused. Well, I kind of remember, but let's see. So here's where we're gonna catch this game in the act. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So, I think they were like 80K. $74K. Don't tell me I gotta be. Don't tell me I gotta be Lesky to get the mission, buddy. Depression. Lowerville. Okay, wait. Let's try. We need to. We're New Babbage, okay? So it's something to deliver to New Babbage. Let's see. New Babbage. Here we go. Of pressurized ice, but that's mining, right? Yeah, it doesn't say that it's waiting to be picked up at Levski. Grimhex. Riker. Tessa. None of these. Too high. Too high, too high. Too high, too high, too high. Deliver to Levski. But we're full. They cannot do that. So that means we gotta go to Levski. Oh my god. So that means I gotta go to Levski to pick up the missions again, to then come back, to then drop them, to then see if they would even accept them because we crashed. Whoa. How about you don't do that, buddy? Unload all this real quick here. Why do I get the feeling that I won't take him, but we'll see. Alright, we got those. Let's see what happens now. I'm just gonna put them down. Damn, that's loud. I need to lower the volume of this camera a little bit, maybe. There. It's just not that damn loud. Alright, so we did that. Is there any missions we should take from New Babbage? I don't want to go with Nevsky, ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like doing that right now.
You are all clear to leave.
We will go where Destiny takes us. I'll probably do like a couple salvage missions, some big, get that wrap up a little bit since I haven't actually been doing salvaging for a minute. Probably want a little bit of maybe coffee, maybe, but it's kind of late. So probably some orange juice. Or Tesla. Salvage. Let's see. Deliver 5 recycled material compost to Red across the station. Well, we can definitely do that. 33K. Deliver 4 Quantum Thunder Express station in Hurston. For Quantum Drive S1 and 4 power plants S1. So we have to be small things, maybe bunkers. Oh, here, let's take the challenge. All right, so we got that. So now, how do we find that? I would say, well, a bunker maybe. So if I go to offers and I go to PvP missions. Okay, that's cool. Hand mining. Investigation, delivery, bounty hunting. So isn't bounty hunting like, you know, is it a bunker? Is it mercenary? Call to arms. Call invasive creatures, reduce overpopulation, security control violation. Let's see what happens. You know, I'm so curious at this point that I'm willing to try anything. See what happens if I I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on a salvager. Let's see what happens.
Bounty's all yours. Get locked and loaded and take him out.
Well, I got my size 1, so So where is this bounty? Go to where? Security center on microdeck. Find the target. Empty security center. Where is that? Empty security center. Oh, there's many. Oh, there it is. And it says he's where again? He's on E6C BRTM. E6C BRTM. E6C BRTM. There you go. Let's go, buddy. You're right next to us. It's gonna be hilarious. This is what's gonna happen. Okay, this is far, and why is it not letting me go? So wait, I cannot warp directly to it? Is that what you're telling me? So in order to get to it... Oh, I see. Probably have to do it manually, don't I? Yep, there you are, right here. Who are you? Selected you. Selected you for a reason. Where are you? Do you not like me, Microtech? Is that in? There we go. Okay, so now we're here. Okay. Frostbite, I think that's where I selected. Yeah, 1.1 and 1.4 M. Yeah, that sounds about right. Bounty hunting on a Salvager to try and get part 1s. Size 1s. So I can salvage. Instead of gimmicking it through by some of my own ships. Which I probably do have. Alright, where is this place now? There you are. Not far away at all, actually. It's pretty far, I'll give him that. So probably if I go to space, it'll be a lot easier. I can go a lot faster. But let's go ahead and go to space while still approaching him. There we go. Picking up speed, getting faster, Let's put that there. Clearly, I like to hunch forward there. Alright, here we are. Okay, so now we can go faster. And there we are. Now we're going, the momentum is throwing us directly there. Guys, this might be a disaster. I just want you to understand that the stream might end shortly if I just die. We do want offers here, okay? I mean, if you think about it, this is what you wanted me to do. I mean, because it's not like I can find, you know, size ones everywhere and anywhere. You know, you either do missions. So I feel that the plan was like, was I supposed to pick up missions and more missions to then do missions with missions? Or was I meant to, like, I don't know, explore the world and like find these things out there other than missions? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell anymore. Oh, we're losing speed again. Oh, my slow ship is taking forever to get there. Have to go back to space to pick up speed. There we go. How are we this far still? It's gonna take forever. I'm just gonna say that. But let's go ahead and put C. Let's put autopilot and let me grab some drink while we get there. Well, what happened here? I'm going straight, huh? Going straight to my death. That would have been a problem. Okay, I need to be smarter about this. Where is it? Wait, what? No way. That is literally where I need to go. You're telling me that? Oh my Jesus Christ.
Quantum drive is now on.
Don't ruin it for me. Okay, there we go.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, so here comes the tricky part.
Shield system online.
I'm not a fighter. We have no way of getting more power to the
Shield system online.
do anything else, so we just gotta try and with the silly little things, okay? What is that? Are those two ships? Is that a bunker and a ship? Is that a player? Mm-hmm. Where's this target? So sexy, excuse me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, they already fucked my ship up. Yep. So, is he in there? I think he's in there. Then maybe they fucked me up. Those are them doors. Can't close it anymore, are you kidding me?
Shield system is in.
Okay, so we can't approach it by... Oh no, we don't have our vehicle. That's a very long walk on foot, bro. God damn it. What is that ship and how come it's not attacking? Is it a hammerhead? That looks like a hammerhead. are they shooting at? Shooting at me? Yeah, they were shooting at me. Why did it look like they were not shooting at me? Okay, so if you look, right, the turrets are on the right. So that means... if I approach him from here, he will be forced to shoot at this. Or not shoot at all. What's that player's ship? Yeah, I miss Hammerhead. Owner 4D Pixel 6. Okay, nice name, buddy. Cool name. Arrestor, Exodus of line. Not destroyed, just offline. Oh. Okay. Chillax.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear down. Landing complete.
I'm gonna take this out. I need to do my things over here. Don't judge me, monkey. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. I don't even care if I don't do the mission. I'm just exploring. That's what this game is about. Outside Citizen right now, it's pretty good, man. Sorry I just read it now, but I've just been distracted, as you can see. It's a fun game. As you can see, there's a lot to do. You just have to be creative. Can't really expect to be spoon-fed. Spoon-fed. Can I go up? Nope, it won't go up. Is it that busted? Well, actually, we kind of found what we wanted to. It's the funny part. You kind of wanted to be in a bunker. And now the reason I wanted to be in a bunker is because things are floating. No, it's because... there you go. Normally, not all the time, but normally, there are vehicles out here. But of course, this time that I want to kind of like be smart about it. I'm like, ooh, look at me. I know where to find it. Now, absolutely no vehicles are shown, so I look like a fool. Oh yeah, look at that. A-grade fool right now. Not even an NPC, like there's nothing out here. Normally it's NPCs and stuff. Maybe I'm in the wrong kind of place for what I'm looking for. But you know what? We're still gonna go in. We're gonna explore it. We're gonna kill everything in sight. Or die trying. Alright, yep, there's not a single one around. So let's see what's in here. I think my mission is in here. I'm not sure. Let's go level 1. Damn, I haven't been in a bunker in like a minute. No matar. Wee. Alright, well, there's looting here, so I'm gonna start looting everything. Yep, thank you. Nothing there, nothing here. Corpses. Already. Corpses. I thought I was doing this mission. What happened here? They're all dead. There's weapons everywhere. Ain't got time to be looting every random weapon I see. Not an NPC in sight related to my mission. Where exactly am I? Am I even in the right place for my mission? My mission is no longer being displayed. Because clearly my mission is no longer important. So contracts, what happened here? Am I done? Go to empty security, isn't that where I am? Well, I'm here. Oh. Whoops. Well. Not bad. No, I don't. You know what? I don't want to commit more crimes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
This bounty's going back into rotation.
Oh shit. We done fucked up. Now we're wanted. Great. Now we're wanted fugitive because I don't know how to do missions. Okay, so here's the problem. I need to go to prison. Otherwise, I'm going to be chased around. I don't have fucking ships to fight off people. So, you know, sometimes you gotta embrace the suck. Well, I don't want to lose this weapon. I like this weapon. Well, I'm not gonna lose the weapon actually. I was gonna lose the ammo, but the ammo's a pain in the ass. I gotta go to Hathor to get the damn ammo. I think the best choice would be to I don't know, probably. Wasn't the hammerhead here, by the way? Yeah, I guess it spawned, huh? Oh shit. Because the problem now is that... Do I have anything worthwhile other than my ammo? I mean, it's not like I have that much. It's fine, you know, whatever. Oh shit. I can get past the shield. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so let's just do this. Being straight to Yale, and I guess we can leave it there for now because it's already almost 1 hour and a half. Nah, yeah. I just. It's already time for me to call it either way. Damn. So much for trying to find the items without having to, you know, just exploit my way around. Okay, so clearly we have lost our freedom. And I now have to enroll. Yeah, sure, whatever. Now I have to just wait. And I might as well just go back tomorrow and do some actual salvaging. This is a complete failure of the salvage. But yeah, we'll be here for a while, and I guess tomorrow will be the next episode of me surviving this. Anyways, I appreciate you. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and, feel free. I normally, when I have more energy, I do more things, and when my friend is around, I do more things, but, work and all that stuff. But so if you're new, please feel free to subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I would really appreciate you for a thumbs up, because apparently it works in the algorithm now, so yeah, shit, I'm in jail. So